summary for the year, and you know, again, this will be a familiar story, because I think throughout the 10 years we've done this, we've had a rather boring but extremely impressive line of balance in our books, but I'll leave Andrew to tell you that. So, over to you, Andrew.
Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and thanks, Alan, for that. It does seem as though we've got a sort of recurring theme, different people presenting the same messages coming out time and time again, as mentioned at the end there. So, again, we have 3 targets. This will be a very brief summary of the accounts. We have 3 key targets that we have that are statutory duties. So we have to remain within both our resource limit for capital and for revenue, and we underspend on both of those areas. We also remain within our cash limit, and that's very important, how we manage the cash. And part of the reason for drawing down far less cash is because of the way we manage the surplus that we were reporting at the end of the year. We also have to do full cost recovery on provider services, and obviously 10-11 was the last full year of having provider services, and the provider services made a surplus of approximately £650,000 last year on turnover of around 50 million. So again, a very successful year, and it means that we hand over those services, mainly, as Alan said, to Salford Royal in a very strong position, and knowing that we've got a good baseline to work on. So again, that's very successful for the people of Salford and reassuring as we go forward. There's one other target that we have, which is a better payment practice code, which is paying all of our suppliers within 30 days of the date of the invoice. Again, we exceeded that. The target's 95%, and we achieved around 98-99%. So again, we've been treating our suppliers fairly and making sure that cash flows around the system, and sort of during these economic hard times, I think that's very important for local businesses, that we support them in every way we can, and that's just an example of what we can do for them. So this slide just sets out what the total income was for the PCP. So we have a total income of around 481 million, so a significant amount of money that we're responsible for, and expenditure of 479, so we made a surplus of just over 2.3 million, and that surplus is then available for reinvestment in 11-12. So again, we build up plans, and again, it's about handing over to the future organisations in a strong financial position, rather than us having to struggle on and sort of make savings at a much higher level than some other organisations. This slide is just a brief description, and these are in copies of the annual reports and are available. So this slide is taken from that. It just gives you an idea of how we spend our money. So the bulk of the money, as you can see from this, is going into secondary care services spent in hospitals. We're hoping to see an increase in spend on the public health area, and that's certainly one of the aims that we've done, and we've invested a lot of money over both in 10-11 and 11-12, and plans going forward are to continue to invest in public health and improve the health of the residents, the people of Salford, rather than just treating ill health. And finally, sort of a summary of where we are. So we produce the accounts within the annual timescales set down by the Department of Health, and these are quite challenging these days. When I joined the health service approximately 20 years ago, the targets were like producing the accounts in the middle of June. We now have to produce them by the 22nd of April this year, and it was due to the hard work of the team within finance, led by Lindsay, Hugh and Joe Bowden, that enabled us to do that. But in doing that, they obviously need a lot of support from not only the rest of the finance department, but other people within the PCT to make sure we get the right information to complete the accounts. We achieved all of our financial duties, as I said, and again, that's not just a reflection on the finance team, it's a reflection on everybody in the PCT, because finance can only do so much. We have to work with our colleagues and our senior managers, our budget holders, to make sure the money is spent, not only that we spend it, but we spend it wisely and get value for money. And that's one of the key themes that we're running through the health service these days, is around ensuring value for money. We again received an unqualified audit report, so the external auditors came in and checked all the papers, and we're very happy with the quality of the audit papers, and commended the team on that. And going forward, if we're just touching on going forward, again, we've got a strong financial position going forward. I believe that we're going to leave a strong legacy to the that gives them a good platform to build on and continue the investment. Whilst I'm up here, and I know Claire was not in the room tonight, which is unfortunate, she would have liked to have come, but she had some other pressing engagements on a netball court, so she couldn't make it. And she couldn't let the team down, she said, so I quite understand that. And of course this is all part of our tribe for health and fitness within the economy. We acquire to staff as well, so positive. But Claire sort of set up this department and has led the team for the last several years. And I think it's her leadership and the basis that she built within the organisation that has helped us in this strong position. I'd like to pass on my personal thanks to Claire for that. And she's also been an inspirational leader for the department and has driven us forward and set us a really good platform. So I just wish she was here to hear it, but